Driving is something almost everybody does. When you get in a car, normally you just press the brake, put it in drive and go, which normally means you're driving an automatic transmission. There's also a different kind of transmission known as a manual transmission. This means that the driver has to manually shift the gears in order for the car to move. Now, when you're first learning, this can be very difficult, but with these basic overview steps I'm about to give you, maybe it'll help you learn how to drive stick. When you first get into a manual car, you'll notice that there's three pedals: a gas pedal all the way to the right, brake pedal in the middle, and a clutch pedal all the way on the left. The clutch pedal allows you to shift the gears. When you're going to start the car, you have to push the clutch pedal all the way down to the floor, and it's best if you hold the brake because a manual car will roll, unlike a automatic car. While pressing the clutch down to the floor, you'll turn the key, turn the car on, and if you want to let the car idle with your feet at rest on the floor, you need to put the car in neutral. If you leave the car in gear while disengaging the clutch, the car will jerk and most likely stall. While it's in neutral, it allows the car to idle and the car doesn't move. Unless you're on a hill, then it'll technically roll. That's why you should use the brake. Once you're in an area where you can practice, like a parking lot, you're going to push the clutch all the way in and you're going to put it in first gear. There's usually 5 gears in a reverse, sometimes there's a 6th gear. You put it in first gear and you're going to slowly release the clutch. Now, if you have a tachometer, you can look at that, and when you're releasing the clutch, you'll notice that the RPMs drop slowly. Where the RPMs are dropping, that's where you want to give it a little gas. It's like a teeter-totter effect. It's a feeling. The clutch, once you start to feel the clutch, you're going to want to give it more gas. Just an easy teeter-totter amount of gas. It's like a pulling feeling that you'll feel. Once you get that feeling, and you give it an even amount of gas, you release the clutch fully, and your truck's moving. Now, that was the hard part. The easy part is once the truck's moving, you need to shift. Normally, you shift between 2,500 and 3,000 RPMs. But once you get experience, you'll learn to feel and hear the truck. It'll make a different noise, and you'll realize that's when you should be shifting. But between 2,500 and 3,000 RPMs is a good time to shift. Now, when you shift, you're going to release your foot completely from the gas, and press in the clutch, and then you're going to move it to the next gear, whether it be second or from third to second if you're downshifting. And you're going to, not slowly, but at an easy pace, release the clutch, not just dump it, which would be like taking your foot completely off real fast. And then you're going to continue on with the accelerator, and you continue all the way through the gears, whatever gear you need as you're driving. And that's pretty much it for driving stick. Once you have that concept down of the teeter-totter, driving stick is pretty much easy. There is a couple of challenging things you need to accomplish, like driving in traffic, which you have to continuously keep teeter-totter, and also starting on a hill. Hill starting is completely hard at first, but once you get the teeter-totter down really good, you'll be able to start on a hill without rolling back very much, maybe an inch or so, if that. Overall, driving stick is easy once you learn how to do it. I feel that there's multiple